First time I really got involved with Skidney was just before I left Turkey. People were messaging me constantly saying, Ellis, please try and help her, you're strong and you've been through so much. But by then, a son Runter was already gone. Social services had removed him, and not for nothing. She dragged him to bars and left him freezing outside while she sat on TikTok lives with strangers, drinking and flirting. She broadcast her neglect publicly, proof of her priorities, clear as day. They gave her one last chance in a mother and baby unit, a safe place to prove herself. She pissed it away. She smuggled vodka inside like it was a prison movie. She went live constantly while the baby cried in the background, and she fought with staff like it was an episode of EastEnders. People told me they saw her drunk on TikTok from inside the unit. Then came the breaking point. One day the baby fell and fractured his ribs, and instead of being devastated, instead of taking accountability, she went live and acted like she was the victim. And when staff confronted her for smuggling alcohol again, she went feral, screaming racist abuse, physically lashing out. She was arrested and kicked out. The child remained, and that's how she lost custody of Runter. And did she fight for him? No. She went back to TikTok, sitting live every day, drinking, begging and playing the victim, and that was her pattern. Men, alcohol, comments, clout. Never the kid. By the time I stepped in, she was 17 weeks pregnant again. 17 weeks. Her belly was showing. I told her, look, Skidney, I'm leaving for Thailand in 3 weeks, but you can come and stay with me until then, and I will show you how to use Clapper properly, how to build an income, and how to leave the UK system behind, but you're going to have to put the work in. This lifestyle is not for the weak. She came to mine, and from day one, she showed me who she was. She smoked inside my flat, even after I told her not to, with my child right there. When my son climbed near her, she snapped at him like it was an annoyance. One night, sharing the bed, he rolled onto her in his sleep. She screamed at him like he'd attacked her. I was horrified. I even messaged a friend saying I couldn't take much more of her behaviour or the way she was treating my boy. It was making me sick. She was also jealous and petty. She'd glare at me before she went out and ask that I changed my outfit. She raided my stock of bags and clothes that I was selling to my TikTok followers. She wore my makeup and perfume. She helped herself to everything like it was hers. Every time we went for food, she ordered alcohol. Pregnant, but with no shame, glass of wine in hand. While she was staying at mine, social services rang her. She'd missed another contact with Runter. She answered it in front of me, and instead of apologising, instead of showing sadness, she just went completely fucking feral again, screaming abuse down the phone at the social worker. No self-awareness, no remorse, just venom. And then came the decision that finished it for me. She chose abortion. Not because she was trapped, and not because she had no support, simply because she couldn't be bothered to change her life. She went into the hospital, had the baby injected, and then torn out of her piece by piece. No grief, no reflection. The very next night, she was in a club drinking, laughing, dancing with a TikTok oddball who's famous for swallowing whole potatoes, while her baby's in a bin, and she's out celebrating. That's who Skidney is. From there, she spiralled even more. She sat on TikTok live all day in cheap see-through negligees, flogging her OF account for the price of a meal deal. Dangerous to herself, and dangerous to any young woman watching who might mistake her downfall for empowerment. And then she did the lowest, dirtiest thing. She turned on me. She linked up with my stalkers, started mass attacking me online, mass reporting my accounts, harassing me constantly. She lied about me. She stalked me. She dragged my innocent son into it, and she hid behind fake accounts while doing all of this. She plastered my innocent baby's name and face online and invented disgusting lies about him. And the sickest part of it, I'd only ever tried to help her. I gave her a roof, food, clothes. I tolerated her smoking, her drinking, her nastiness. I gave her the tools to escape the same system that had failed me. And she repaid me by stabbing me in the back and targeting my child. So here's the truth. Skidney isn't just a troll. She isn't just pathetic. She's dangerous. Dangerous to herself, to any young women foolish enough to look up to her, and to anyone unlucky enough to come across her path. And that's exactly why she'll never have a kid. No matter how many times she sits on live in a see-through 90 begging strangers for change, she'll never get him back because she won't change herself. The first time I really got